Ralph stops by, and exclusive news about Khloe Kardashian's wedding. How you doing?
How you doing? And I walked past you quickly because I didn't want to get our introduction watered down with him meeting upstairs. So it's nice to have you here. I understand that you'll be firing your father for the 3rd time today.
Yes.
Okay, so, you know, she came here in car service from Long Island. Dad forgot the products, and he had to go back home. So he's still not here, but she sent me products. So this is my basket of products?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. All right, Leanne. Leanne started in hair, or it's called Leanne's Hair. She started it in 2005 when she was only 9 years old. It's all natural pomade. It's your grandmother's recipe, right?
Great-grandmother's recipe.
Now, your hair is beautiful. Is this all yours?
Yes.
Thank you. I just want to see if Mommy put some tracks in here. No, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay, when she was 9 years old, people used to always say how beautiful her hair is. And you had a little brother who would finish his Gerber jars, and you would fill the jars with
this hair pomade.
And take them to school. Yes. And everybody's moms were like, oh my gosh, your hair is, so beautiful to their own daughters.
Yes.
That's very nice. And so now, in 2008, her business made about $110,000 in sales.
Yes.
Up 30% this year. They expect it to make a little over $150,000. Her dad, Greg, actually quit his job to work for her. So now she's the boss. You fired him twice.
Yes.
And he's about to get it a 3rd time.
One more time.
One more time.
And many more to come.
And she's 13 years old right now. So congratulations on the hair stuff. And if you want to find out more information about Leanne's products, go to my website, wendyshow.com. Leanne, thank you so much. I'll take these so my wigs can be as beautiful as your natural hair. Leanne, thank you so much. It's time for Hot Topics. La la. I just love the Hot Topics music. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so it is Wednesday, September 23rd. How you doing? Yesterday, one of the highlights of getting home, I have basically a lot of the same routines every day. Maybe some of you all do also, where you're in the kitchen about the same time, you're doing the same things, we become very much creatures of habit. So yesterday, I was watching Dr. Oz, who, in my kitchen, Oz is on. And, I'm glancing and I'm looking, I'm glancing. Then he started talking about stress. And I said, well, I want in because Oz said that, he was going to name the most stressful cities in our country and also what you can do about your stress. So thank you, Oz, for teaching again me something new. Chicago, LA, New York, and Detroit. Bowl full of stress for breakfast, a stressed sandwich with cheese for lunch, and apparently stressed spaghetti for dinner, because we're the most stressful cities in the country. So there you have it. And I'm dealing with the painters. I feel like Murphy Brown. Remember that old Candace Bergen show? Murphy Brown, the painters are there, and they're like a part of the after-work foo-foo-la. Anyway, tonight, please don't forget and do remember to watch Modern Family. That's the new show on ABC, and also Cougar Town. Yeah. I put my TV watching as part of my schedule, so I'll be watching those two tonight. Okay, let's get into it. So, Mackenzie Phillips, you know her from One Day at a Time. She played the older sister. Valerie Bertinelli played Barbara. I forgot Mackenzie's character, but I used to watch all the time. Anyway, she's going to be on Oprah today, Mackenzie Phillips, and she has a new tell-all book. It's called High on Arrival. In the book, she's revealing quite a few disturbing things, and she'll talk about this today on Oprah. She reveals that her father, John, from the Mamas and the Papas band from the 60s, he died, by the way, in 2001. He says that he contributed to her drug abuse, and we've known that for years, but we never heard this statement. He would put the needle in my arm, and he would push the plunger in and miss the vein, and my whole arm went numb. Also, on Oprah today, she's supposed to be revealing that her father is the first person who ever shot her up. No, it gets worse. Are you ready? Oh, it gets worse. She reveals in People magazine interview today, and she'll also, I'm sure, talk on Oprah, about how when she was 19 years old, the night before her wedding, she went on to say, here's the quote. On the eve of my wedding, my father showed up determined to stop it. I had tons of pills, and Dad had tons of everything, too. I woke up in the middle of the night from a blackout to find myself having sex with my father. It was a really incestuous relationship that took place over a period of time, and last October, Mackenzie pled guilty to cocaine possession. So at 49 years old, she's still apparently very much caught up in the matrix of, and do you really ever get over having sex with your dad? She also alleges in the book, and hopefully she'll talk on Oprah about this today, I'm so disturbed, that she had a fling with Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones frontman. She says he locked the door and said, I've been waiting for you. Wait, hold on. I've been waiting for this since you were only 10 years old. Oprah, I love you, but this is even too much for me. I won't be watching this show. You guys tell me how it was. Somebody from the staff watch and then tell me how it was. I'm skeeved, as the Jersey Housewives would say. Skeeved. All right, Khloe Kardashian is in fact, allegedly, we'll keep going with that, even though she's talked and he's talked. It's a fact.
Yep.
I'm so scared for both of them.
It's a fact.
I'm happy for them, but I'm scared at the same time. I feel like it's all happened too early. She's going to marry LA Lakers star Lamar Odom this Sunday. And our good friends at Life and Style Weekly magazine, how you doing, gave us some exclusive details. You ready? Okay. First of all, Lamar asked Khloe's mom, Chris, if they could get married during a family dinner, as a matter of fact, at Beau Steakhouse in Los Angeles, where everybody seems to go to Beau. I was watching TMZ yesterday, another show that happens to be on when I'm in the kitchen gathering dinner for my family, and I saw Halle Berry leaving a steakhouse that I believe was Beau, the one with the sparklers. Did you see TMZ yesterday? Anyway, this is what Khloe says. We fell in love and we were talking about marriage so fast. I'm so in love with him, his spirit, his smile, his personality. I'm more than in love. Doesn't everybody remember having that feeling about a guy after only knowing him for 3 minutes? Actually, it's been about, how long have they been dating? 3 weeks? 3 minutes? A mess. Anyway, are you ready for the description of the ring? Lamar presented Khloe with a 9-carat radiant cut diamond with pave. Now, just to tell you where that weighs in on divas getting married, Mariah got a 15-carat, honker from Nick. Jennifer Lopez got only 8.2 is what one of my coworkers here said, but I said it's not only when it's pink, darling. Pink is rare, rare, rare. 8.2, that's a lot, but we see how long that marriage lasted. Hey, J-Lo, sorry about that. But you're with Mark, that's the good news. Oh, that was Mark's ring, or was that Ben's ring?
That was Ben's ring.
That was Ben's ring, that was the 8.2. What'd Mark do?
I don't know.
What'd you do, Mark? How you do, y'all? Anyway, Christina Milian got 6 carats. Alyssa Milano got 3 carats. And Kendra got 2 carats. But this is what I say. It's really not the size of the ring. It's the size of the ring compared to the girl's body. Like, Khloe's a bigger girl. Look. And I'm not saying, stop laughing. I'm not making fun. Why does everything always turn into some making fun? I'm trying to get to this wedding. Stop. Khloe is a big girl, so she needs a bigger ring. Little Kendra is this big. A 2-carat ring on Kendra is still making her go like this. I am huge, so I have a bigger ring, of course. Anyway, I say all that to say, Now, okay, the other two Kardashians, including Kim, who right now is way behind in the race. We got one pregnant, one getting married, and then we got Kim. There was one point when Kim was the big star. I know you're wondering what I'm holding. It's the registry. Hold on. We got this, too. I'll get to it. Hang on. Hang on. I know you want to know where she's registered. Hold on. Okay, so, look. So the bridal party is going to be a complete surprise to Khloe. She's letting her girls, her sisters, Kourtney and Kim, pick a lucky 7 number for the bridal party. So my thing is, okay, Kourtney, Kim, Kendall, and what's the other little sister's name? Kylie. Okay, there's 4. Then the black girlfriend from the show. What's her name? They never say her name. She's just the you like her? I like her too. My Leica? No, me Leica, your highlights. Look at your hair. Did we have that shot? Am I talking about something America doesn't see? Deb, you got it? There it is. Gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing? Okay. Okay, so anyway, my Leica, the black girl from the shop who tallies the receipts and stuff, she'll probably be one of them. Okay, that's fine. I am thinking, I still can't figure out why they still hang out with Adrienne Bailon from the Cheetah Girls, because that's Robert, their little brother's ex-girlfriend. And sorry, when somebody becomes an ex, they're out of the family. You know, it's like the mob. You know, you're in when you're in and you're out when you're out. Robert, get a backbone. Why do you allow these girls? Am I the only one who feels this way? But something tells me that these pushy sisters are going to push the ex-girlfriend of their wimpy brother into this wedding party. So that's 6, and I'm thinking they need 1 more bridesmaids.
Right there.
I'm just saying. I don't know you Kardashians very well, but a lot of times in Hollywood, when I read Life and Style, I see that people pick people based on superficiality. As the queen of all hot topics, I need to be there to take notes. Okay, let's talk about the registry. I want to zhuzh through this really fast and tell you that this is official, like a referee with a whistle. She's got some all-clad stuff, which I like the all-clad stuff. It lasts forever. $299 for an all-clad electric griddle. $499 for a margarita maker. A food processor from Cuisinart for $299. These are like the most expensive things on here. I love that she's about to marry the $33 million man, and she's getting real regular with it. I like this because that means that if you like her, Khloe Kardashian, you can actually buy something and send it to her. Look at this. $9.95 for a stainless steel French whisk. I can't picture Khloe cooking, but I like it a lot. She's registered at Williams-Sonoma and a place called Geary's in L.A. Congratulations, you guys. You know, all jokes aside, congratulations. But note to Robert, don't allow your sisters to have Adrienne in the wedding. Don't do it. Okay, whatever. Okay, so how are you today?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Good. I love your ripped jeans.
Thank you. They're my fave.
I always get envious of girls who are able to wear the ripped jeans because I put them on, my fat comes through. You know? I know I'm not the only one in America that happens to, right? Does anybody in the audience get that? You put on the ripped jeans? Yes, see? And your fat comes through. Yes. Work. So, do you have a comment?
Yes, I wanted to talk about Khloe getting married to Lamar. I think she's rushing it because she was behind the race, because before Kim was the one getting married, now Kourtney's pregnant. So I think she's rushing into it and not really in love with him. She's in love with the fact of being married and being the spotlight other than her sisters taking it.
She's in love with the fact of overthrowing Kim and quickly overthrowing Kourtney, the pregnant one.
That's what I think.
And we talked about that this morning in hair and makeup and with staff. And I was saying, you guys, until you are the one in the back of the line, you will never understand, in my mind, what Khloe is going through. I know I'm not the only one who was like you know, I mean, I love my family and everything, but I'm the middle child. I'm the big one. My sister was, you know, the straight A, perfect, you know, perfect. My little brother, he's the boy. My mother and father have always been a vision of physical, you know, well-being and everything. And I was always the frog. And I'll tell you that right now. I was always taller, fatter, weirder, and everything. So I know what it's like to want to get in front of the race and do it. And sometimes you maybe don't even really think about it. So Khloe, I get you. Me and our executive producer, Rob Dauber, who is a vision of loveliness, but grew up quite overweight. Can we say that?
I was overweight, yeah.
And now, what? We go to the gym, and so we understand, we bond with Khloe, right?
Yes.
Right. How you doing, Khloe? Thank you very much for your comment. Okay. There are going to be 200 guests at the wedding. Okay. We've got to go. I can't believe Hot Topics went by so fast. Okay. Which movie star... Huh? Oh, okay. Which movie star refuses to marry his pregnant girlfriend? You'll find out in one more Hot Topic. But up next, her weight journey was an inspiration for all of us. Ruby Getting Her is up next. And later, ask Wendy. Next, all new Wendy. We've had a lot of shows, and you've seen a lot of hairstyles. Now Daisy Fuentes is here, and we're talking hair. Plus, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We brought you Nene, Sheree, and Kim. Now it's Candy's turn. All new Wendy. Ooh, juicy. Next, all new Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Show is brought to you by David's Bridal, your complete bridal and social occasion store.
First guest is one of the stars of Style Network's hit reality show, Ruby, where she shares her ongoing journey with her battle with weights. Watch this.
I want them to realize, you know what I mean, that they can change and they can beat this. I need to get into the kids' minds. I need to really tell them what happened to me, you know. I need to let them realize that I am them. I am in their shoes. You know, I was in their shoes and I still am. I haven't beat this yet.
She's also the author of a new inspirational book entitled Ruby's Diary. Please help me welcome Ruby Getting Her. Ruby said I'm a friend in her head. Oh, Ruby, it's so nice to have you here. First of all, you look terrific.
Thank you.
I'm just checking you out. What is this, self-tanner, tanning machine? What do you do?
No, I do not go to the machine. Are you crazy?
What do you do?
I spray it myself.
It looks good. It looks good, Ruby.
I do that Neutrogena.
Oh, yeah?
You're talking about the little spray myself.
Yeah, gotcha. So, Ruby has lost a tremendous amount of weight. How much did you weigh when your journey started?
716 pounds when I started, and I lost 388 pounds.
Ruby, do you still have the beige dress?
I do. They cut some of it off because they made me get rid. Did you ever see the episode? They made me get rid of my dresses, and it was hard for me to get rid of them because they've been with me forever. And then there's that little thing in your head thinks, what if I get back there? Because they have to make them. So they cut little pieces off that one, but I did keep that one.
Yes.
So don't tell nobody.
For prosperity.
Yes.
So you weigh 300 and, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Now I weigh 328 pounds.
And Ruby, by the way, Ruby, you know, a lot of people in your position when you first started at 700 and something pounds would have probably elected to get gastric bypass, but you wanted to do this naturally.
Well, I wanted to find out the root of the problem. I think, you know, I know people that have done that, and it's just as hard for them. Let me tell you something. It is 75% of working out, eating right, even doing the surgery. It's just as hard. But I wanted to find out what the root, I wanted to be the guinea pig to find out why I got to be 716 pounds.
And she goes through her journey in her new book, Ruby's Diary. So why'd you end up weighing that much?
Well, I'm still searching that out, but one of the things, you know, people prejudge you and they think, you know, that you're lazy, all you do is eat and eat and eat, and I wasn't like that. I wasn't overindulging in food. It was just that I would eat the wrong stuff, and back then I didn't realize that I was eating, like, one serving is like 500 calories, but there was 3 servings in that one thing.
Yes!
I was eating like, but you don't realize
Yes.
that. You don't realize that, even though I wasn't overindulging, everything I was eating was probably added up to 4,000 to 5,000 a day.
Oh, jeez,
But
calories.
oh my goodness. And I was getting, and I've always, it's not like, I've always put on makeup. I've always tried to look
You're
good.
an attractive woman.
I've always tried to, look as best as I can, but it's not because I was lazy. This is bigger than we realize. This, if someone could come into my soul and walk in my shoes, they would realize this was not my dream to be 716 pounds.
Well, food is an addiction, and it's probably one of the last things. I remember when Ricky had her show, Lake, she used to say food is the last prejudice. You can't make fun of people because of their color. You can't make fun of people because of their height or whatever. But for some reason, people are allowed to get away with making fun of overweight people.
It's one of the forgotten ones.
And you can kick drugs, and you never have to have drugs again or alcohol, but you can't kick food because we need it to sustain us.
You have to live in order to eat. And everywhere you go, church, I don't care, the movies, you have food. They have Krispy Kreme donuts at church. You smell the butter popcorn at the movies. It's always in your face. Every commercial, everything's in your face, is it not?
I am such a foodie,
Is
Ruby.
that food?
Gumballs, but I think we can make something out of it. So listen, so look, this is very important. Look, so now I understand that you are down to 1,700 calories a day. Yes.
Right.
All right. How do you do that? What do you eat?
Okay, let me just tell you. First of all, the thing that helped me get over this was Our Life Fresh Plan. Let me tell you something. I went on this program, and it's where a chef actually cooks. It's not processed food. But it was almost like going to rehab without going to rehab, where I had to go 6 months cold turkey, and I was mad, and I was pouting, and I was not happy at all because it was hard for me to do, but it changed my palate. I actually crave now the right kinds of food. I mean, I love fish. I crave fish.
Fried with hot sauce?
No,
Baked.
grilled fish.
Baked,
grilled
right?
fish, no. But think about that. I would never even put grilled fish in my mouth. Vegetables. I wasn't eating that kind of stuff. I would eat everything snacked.
Yes.
It was unbelievable how much
Cheesy
I
broccoli
ate.
and stuff.
And I love your breasticles. By
Thank
the way.
you.
Does she not have beautiful breasticles?
Thank you. And how you doing? Ruby,
gorgeous.
but Ruby, I've made no secret that I've gotten, plastic surgery. I started out a long A, and so this is plastic surgery. I've gotten liposuction, and I've gotten a tummy tuck. We have a 9-year-old.
Okay, you got to tell me because I am scared to death of that because I know that once I lose this weight,
you're going to have hanging skin.
Anyway, when you do your arms up in the air, that is not flab. This is flab. You do this stuff, and I'm going. She's embarrassing me, acting like there's something away.
No, but you know what? They call them bingo wings. So would you ever get plastic surgery to get the extra skin once you lose?
There's no way I could. I mean, there's going to at least be probably 100 pounds of just flab,
Yes.
and that's scary to me, because it's going to be cut off. I'm going to have to get it cut off. But tell me, what was it like? Is it hard? Is it painful?
It wasn't a difficult decision to make. I just searched out, a great plastic surgeon. I had my mother and father visit for about 2 weeks to help me out, because the tummy tuck, you can't bend over. But Ruby, my tummy tuck is 9 years old. Feel my stomach.
Oh my
hard.
Lord.
I'm not. Yeah, I have on. I don't want to say
one today.
Yeah, no. Listen, but you want to know what? Like
That's
you said,
amazing.
Plastic surgery, or in the case of gastric bypass, it's a temporary fix. If you don't learn how to change your lifestyle,
That's right.
So
I can never. It used to be I would lose weight and think I can eat everything I want to eat once I lose all my weight.
No.
You can't. This is a lifetime change. I'm not kidding you. I am now into eating right, I need to learn how to cook. That's the next thing I'm going to do is learning how to cook. And I have to go into the mental part of this because this was a cover-up. This was pleasing something. Even though I was happy all my life, I don't remember my childhood.
See, I would like to talk to you about that, Ruby, because I find that Ruby doesn't remember quite a bit from your childhood.
And I didn't think that was a problem. I thought most people probably didn't remember their childhood.
Okay, hold that thought. More with Ruby, plus how her weight has affected her life, love life, and otherwise. After the break, keep it here.
My heart's broken now.
Okay, so Ruby's here, and we're talking weight loss and weight and stuff. And Foxy is in the audience. Foxy is Ruby's dog that she's had for 10 years.
Child now.
Yes. And then you lost Foxy's sister
Lucy.
recently.
Yes, just like 8 weeks ago, and it's breaking my heart. She was
Yes.
only 9, and they're supposed to live like 16, 18 years, and she got kidney failure, the same thing my dad passed away from in January.
And that was also recently. And this is also Ruby's nephew here. Now, your nephew is anything but obese. Are you the only one in your family?
No, they've suffered with weight. Actually, when I came back from LA, he was a fatty, and I made him go on a diet. I said, "You are not going to be like me." And people got mad at me. They were like sitting there going, "He can have the extra piece of cake, Ruby." I said, "No, he can't.
I agree.
He's not. No way."
I agree. I always tell young people, do it now because
That's
your
what-
metabolism's going to slow down. You're going to get set in your ways. If you don't mind me asking, Ruby, how old are you?
No.
Okay, sorry.
I'm 30.
Okay, fine. Well, the reason
You
I
can't
asked...
ask me that because, in the South, they call you an old maid if you're not married by 20. So in my head, I'm thinking they call me old maid.
Do you want to get married?
I did. The guy I was in love
Denny.
with was Denny, and I thought we were going to get married.
Until you discovered that it's all about physical.
Well, I understand
Kind of,
where he was
sort of.
coming from, though. He was the only guy, most guys look with the eyes, and that's the way God made us. Women are nurturing, we love with the heart, we look with the heart. Men look with the eyes. And even though he loved me as much as he couldn't get over the physical. At least he was honest. When other people would make an excuse, at least he would go, "Everything about you I love. Please lose your weight."
How many years were you with him?
8.5 years.
Did you have an active sex life? If you don't mind me?
No. That's the passion that was not, this. And that came also because, it's not because I was scared to, but it was like, I'm not going to, that's something I wasn't going to do until I got married.
Gotcha.
And then also that was just something I didn't want to do until I got married. But then it also has to do with the, I'm not going to get, I started thinking if I get married to him, I'm going to stand in there in front of him naked.
Yes,
like
gotcha.
700 pounds.
So you've never had sex?
No, not at all.
Ruby's got a wish list, everybody.
Yes, aw.
And Ruby,
Y'all are off. Everybody y'all have had sex. Raise your hand. Yay! You didn't raise your hand.
regularly, honey.
That is not right. Honey, trust me. I cannot.
Yes, Ruby.
Obviously, your husband is good. Look at her husband's good.
No, Ruby's got a wish list, and on her wish list is that she would love to be able to wear jeans, and you're wearing jeans.
I am.
Yes, tell us about it. What size do you wear?
Well, it was actually in the jean size. I guess I understand. I've never been able to wear clothes or order clothes. They were always handmade for me from a woman named Miss Faust in Savannah. She was a gift for me.
But you were
But now
able to walk into a store?
Yes, I can get 26, 28 dresses.
Yes.
And the jeans was a size, I think it's 26, but I don't really know what that is in overweight size. You know what I mean?
26 is a 26, Ruby. You're walking into a store.
Well, there are
Good for
girls
you.
that wear 26 that are this small, and I'm going, I don't understand.
Well, sometimes it's the junk in the trunk and then the smaller
and I
waist,
have
and we have
junk
to take
in the
them.
trunk, and I'm hacky about that.
Yes, and so now look,
I am.
And also on your list that you would love to be able to reach down and paint your toenails. Simple things that we take for granted.
And I'm not yet able to do that yet.
Okay.
But I also want to ride a horse, and I got to ride a horse for the first time, and it almost killed me. I want you to know because, and I am telling y'all what happened. The producer on the show, Carrie Franklin, I'm saying her name on my show, I'm not kidding you, and the camera guy, Harry Fripp, they cared more about getting the shot than the horse taking off with me to help me.
Damn them. Yes, I know what you're
and
saying.
And I went, y'all go, move, the horse is getting spooked. And they're like,
And another thing on your wish list was to be able to use an airplane bathroom.
yes, y'all,
And you've
guess
done it.
what? I did it. I'm so happy. Y'all would die. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm not kidding you. And I was like going, oh, Lord, I'm not going to be able to use the bathroom. I said, let me just try it because I've lost weight.
Yes.
I go into the bathroom. I get in. I was able to fit in. And you should have seen me. I was sitting there looking in the mirror, smiling like I had won the lottery. Y'all, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal, Ruby. It is a big deal.
And that means I could travel now, like somewhere like Italy.
Yes, you can go
I
away.
want to go somewhere like that so bad.
So what? I have one more question for you, Ruby, and then I understand you have to go.
No, I don't want to go.
Well, I know I want you to come back, but first about your childhood because I find it wild. Ruby doesn't remember her life before 13.
Let me tell you, I didn't think there was a problem with that. I really thought other people was like I was. And I always heard stories from my siblings, or my mom and dad would tell me stories. And then it was like when I started seeing the therapist, he was telling me that that's not normal. Yeah. There's a huge part in your mind that's making you forget something, and it has to be something tragic. And the more I read on it and talk to people about it, it is scary now to open that door.
I don't know.
That was a part of the journey. It was unexpected on this whole thing.
Do you really want to know?
Well, I don't know if it's something, it could have been something verbally or something I saw or something bad happened to me, but I feel like to unlock the key to this weight, maybe this is why I was eating. Maybe this is, because I started getting overweight at 9, 10, 11, all that, you know. So I'm trying to find my memories because, you know, and plus I want to remember things my mom and them tell me about, the special moments. I don't have, they take me to a school, to my house, and I promise to the Lord, I'm looking at it going,
I don't remember.
They're lying to me. I know they can't be lying to me that I live there because I don't have no recollection.
My heart is pounding for whatever's in Pandora's box. I want to thank you for being here, Ruby.
Thanks for having me.
And you guys, be sure to check out Ruby's new book. It's called Ruby's Diary. It's in stores now. Up next, Ask Wendy. Friday on Wendy.
Wendy's celebrating 50.
The show, not me.
It's the 50th show with John Leguizamo, plus Billy Joel's daughter, Alexa Ray.
We put the O in 5-0.
All new Wendy.
Friday on Wendy.
Braces squeeze, cameras headset, stand by. Everyone, thank you.
Show. Thank you, audience. It's time for Ask Wendy. How are you? Oh, have a seat, you guys. Except for you. How are you?
Fine, Wendy.
Nice to have you here.
My name is Beverly from Long Island.
Hi, Bev.
My question is, after many years of coping with very thin hair, I was finally convinced to try wigs.
And they're fabulous.
And now I'm a total wiggy.
Yeah.
But my husband loves it.
Yes.
It's just, what do you do during those special moments?
During the commercial, I'll explain to you how I attach mine. Okay. Well, put it this way. You have to figure out a way to wear your wigs where you're not wearing a wig cap. And it starts with fashioning your own hair into a pigtail, and a pigtail back here. Then you get those hair clips. Look, listen to this. America, look. Do you hear that? Yes. Okay. If I may.
To do that, I don't.
No, but listen. Attach your hair to your head with the wig clips, and you'll be able to be in the throes of passion all night.
Okay.
And then you take it off once he's asleep and throw it in the drawer. Get some rest yourself, okay? All right. Do we have time? Oh, more Ask Wendy next. At my party. If you're in the New York City area and you'd like to be a part of my live studio audience, go to wendyshow.com for free tickets. I'll see you soon. Okay. We're back. Still asking Wendy. How are you?
How you doing, Wendy?
How you doing?
I'm doing really good. I live with my mom. I love my mom a lot. And basically what happens is we'll go to the mall and I'll see a guy that I think is really cute, right? But I'm kind of shy. So she'll approach the guy and tell him about me and bring him over to me. And I think that's like so embarrassing. And there she is. She does it all the time.
Mom, how you doing? See? How old is your mom?
My mom is 42.
Yeah,
right?
I thought you were a part of my sisterhood. Yeah, my age group.
Yes.
God, I'm so glad I don't have a daughter. I'd probably be the same way. You have to pull back, Mom. Your mom has to pull back.
Right.
And you have to stop being so shy. And maybe stop telling your mom who you think is cute at the mall.
Okay.
You know, I didn't grow up with one of those moms who was my girlfriend where I could say, ooh, mommy's cute. I grew up with a mom's mom. You know, my generation is, we get a mom's mom. These days, we moms, you know, we're with it and we're happy happening, but sometimes we overstep our boundaries, if you know what I'm saying. And I think you do.
Okay.
Okay? All right, good luck. Stop saying who's cute in front of your mother.
Okay.
Because our age group has a propensity to want to hook you up.
All right.
All right? Oh, gosh. The original diva, Sheryl Lee Ralph, is next, right here. Closed captioning for the Wendy Williams Show is brought to you by... Did our next guest play Brandy's mom on the hit show Moesha, but she was also Dina in the original Broadway Dreamgirls production. She's opened the door for divas like Beyonce and Alicia Keys and Jennifer Hudson to walk through. Please welcome the original diva and friend to the show, Sheryl Lee Ralph. And I see you brought me here. You can't hide it. You're not that big. I see.
Y'all know how much I love Wendy, right? And because you are so wiggy, girl, and we appreciate it, I bought you some hair.
Oh my gosh! This is like your hair, lady, in the second row. What's your name? Look! Oh, Sheryl Lee. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah. Look! This is her hair.
My girlfriend Penny in California, I said, Penny, put me together a fabulous lace front for Miss Wendy. So there you got hair stuck hair.
Now I know.
In the front. Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Her hair is nice too, right?
There you go.
The audience is so well turned out. You were part of our 6-week sneak peek. And you are one of the guests that helped us get picked up, so we're here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I love the fact that you are a diva of your word. Because, you know, you help people all the time over the years, and then they forget about you. They say, oh, we will call you. You'll hear from us. Stuff gets picked up. You never hear from them again. But this diva said, girlfriend, I'm on the air. Come on back.
I'm a man of my word. And you deserve a nouveau toast.
Oh.
I just love a little nouveau.
I love a little nouveau. You know, they're sponsoring divas, too, so we love them even more.
Oh, well.
Thank you, nouveau.
Listen.
Ooh, not bad. It's champagne and what?
And sparkling wine, or white wine.
White wine.
No, it's not champagne and white wine. It's white wine and vodka. It's good, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that's the kick you need.
There you go. All right now.
Okay, let's talk about your hair.
Let's, baby.
I've never seen you with short hair.
It's been a while.
I've never seen you with short hair.
You know what? I cut all my hair. Thank you. Thank you very much. I cut all my hair off after doing Dreamgirls back in the day, and I dyed it bright red, but then everybody thought I was a lesbian, so.
Well, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? So I didn't have it short for a long time, and then the other day I cut off my own hair, and then I said, oh well, maybe I need something more. So then I put this on with the color and all.
The wig.
Yeah, that's why I really like it.
Now, what does the senator say? She's married to a senator, by the way.
Yes.
And he's very handsome and sexy.
And
thinks the world of you.
Absolutely.
What
when
does
it comes
he say
to
about the
happily
haircut?
married, I am it.
Yeah.
He loves the short hair. My husband loves just about anything I will do to my hair besides being bald.
I love it.
I don't think he'd like that, but he loves just about anything.
Yes.
He hasn't seen this yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll see it tonight. I'm going to do a reception for him at Manayunk.
Isn't that... Oh, that's in Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia. Artisano Grill Ironworks Gallery. I'll be there in Philadelphia this evening with the girlfriend events. So come on by if you're in Philadelphia. But that'll be the first time he sees it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sheryl Lee is right now staying in New York, and I heard you had to change your hotel because President Barack Obama is in our city.
Checked into the Waldorf. Why did I do that? Every head of state, including our President Barack Obama, I love to say that.
Yes.
Love to say that.
He's there.
Was there. And honey, it was an absolute madhouse.
Yeah.
You could hardly pull up in front of the doggone hotel.
Yes.
You could hardly check in. You could hardly step out. They wanted to check you in. They wanted to check you going out. And if you had just checked in and forgot something going back in, you had to be checked again.
Now,
so go ahead.
In a case like this, do you use your senator husband's credentials to make sure that you get in there, or are you
No.
just a woman?
You're just yourself.
Oh.
You are just yourself. So when it came to the point where I couldn't cross the street, one of the police officers said, Miss Ralph, I know exactly who you are, but you can't cross the street.
Oh.
So what he said, well, hold on just a minute. So they went and got a bigger, higher up police officer. He says, come on, Miss Ralph, I'll cross the street with you. So then they got a nice New York Police Department escort across the street.
Yes. Well, every dignitary in the world is here, including our president. But, you know, the United Nations is meeting, the General Assembly.
And he's speaking today.
And he's speaking today.
Right.
And so thank God he'll be gone tomorrow, and it'll be back to business as usual in the city.
Because I got to tell you, I checked out of the hotel, moved all the way downtown, came back up to take care of some business, and he was coming across town.
Have you ever met him?
Several times.
Do you know Michelle?
Yes. I did meet her.
She's lovely.
She is very lovely, and they're a great couple.
Don't forget to pick up the book.
I know.
On their marriage.
Now, you know something? A lot of people question that marriage. I think that they are a shining example of marrying with equal yoke.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. They are a good couple, and she's a great mom.
Yes.
In fact, when she met, she asked me, how do I do it? And I said, girl, I do it just the way you do.
Well, you are a great mother, too. Before we go into Divas Simply Singing, I'll brag on you. And she's got this son who is, how old is he now?
My son is 17 now.
And he
has
does
a son and a daughter.
Well, I know that your son particularly does amazing work for charity.
Yes, he does. He did an episode of my Super Sweet 16, and he did a party with a purpose. His whole birthday was around raising money for an AIDS orphan in South Africa, and that was the part of his birthday that MTV never showed.
Well, but let's talk about your Diva Simply Singing. This is the 19th year in a row.
Yes.
She has this event. Tell.
Diva Simply Singing. Divinely inspired, victoriously anointed. That's what Diva stands for. And thank you. Thank you.
And so, in honor of Diva Simply Singing, which you do every single year, you've got...
To raise awareness around HIV and AIDS. Silently, people want to ignore it and act like it's not happening. Just like a lot of kids around the suburbs are getting hooked on heroin, a lot of kids are coming up HIV positive. It does not have to happen, people. Visit testtogether.org, testtogether.org, put in your zip code, get your ticket, come to L.A., come see Diva Simply Singing. Yolanda Adams.
More, who else?
Faith Evans. Faith Evans is coming out. Brenda Russell, Jessica Reedy, who won, you know, the gospel show there on BET. All the divas are coming out to sing, to raise awareness.
And you remember that this is for a good cause. Diva Simply Singing. Thank you so much for being here, Sheryl Lee Ralph.
I love you, girl.
I love you too.
And I'm glad you used the cup that I gave you. Thank you. Remember? Thank you.
You did give me this cup during
I had to borrow your ring, though.
You borrowed the ring?
Yeah.
You deserve the Diva fan. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back. Keep it here. One more hot topic. You are the... Thank you, audience. We have time for one more hot topic. Earlier in the show, I asked you which movie star is refusing to marry his pregnant girlfriend. It's holier than thou, Mel Gibson. He can judge everyone else, but he won't marry his pregnant girlfriend. Although his ex-wife stands to net about $500 million in the divorce settlement. So I wouldn't marry the pregnant one either, I guess. Tom Cruise and Katie, they've got a hot one on their hands. Little Surrey, currently in Boston. Tom is filming. Look at her high heels. 3 years old, wearing the heels. And they're worn down like she wears them all the time. I hate it, but I love it. Tomorrow on the show, Daisy Fuentes, I love you for watching. Bye-bye.